Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, hope you're having a lovely day. I am doing a villager house speed build today and it's one of my favourite villagers in the game, which is Maple. Maple is a character I had in New Leaf and I decided I wanted her on my island, and since I got New Horizons she's sort of been on and off my island, but because she's my favourite I think she's here to stay for now. I decided to put Maple in the forest section of my island because I think she fits the theme of the area really well, and Grissie's there judging us, but this is the little area that I've made for her front yard. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open up the Island Designer app and start working on it. So I wanted Maple's yard to sort of be part of the forest still, but also its own individual area, and I also wanted to incorporate some of her favourite things. Often when I'm decorating around villager houses I like to look up their favourite colours and styles and favourite hobbies, and I use websites like Nook Plaza and Nookopedia to find out what they like doing, and that really helps to give me a little bit of inspiration into what I'm going to put in their front yards. So for Maple, her favourite colours are green and beige, and she likes things that are simple and cute, and I always see her reading around the island and she's often looking at nature and things like that. So I tried to bring in a lot of those elements into this build. I also wanted to include a lot of natural elements, so like the mushroom table and the mushroom log and a lot of wooden furniture items as well. I also really love how that double clothesline looks. I think Maple is the perfect character to have that sort of thing, and I've seen quite a few people do it recently, so I wanted to include it on this little build as well. Also, I remembered that the spooky items exist, which is something that I always forget until it's Halloween, but this is just the perfect item for Maple's house. It's green and beige and it just works so perfectly. So I wanted to make sure that Maple had a sort of a table to write on and a little reading area, so I decided to use this mushroom table because it's not actually something that I really use in the game. I don't often use the mushroom furniture, so I wanted to challenge myself to use this, and I think this colourway works really well. This mum's tea cozy was really frustrating me because I wanted it to be placed on the table in a way that the cup wasn't like floating off the edge, so I had to place it in a really specific way, so that was quite irritating. I always like to put some sort of path around the front door of my villager houses. Usually I do a 3x2 like dirt path, but this time I decided to use the custom path that I've been using throughout my forest, and I think it works really well. The tones of it really complement Maple's house and the furniture that I've used. So I decided that in this corner I was going to do a little reading nook, and I was trying to fit this swinging bench in, but it just didn't look right and sort of blocked her house. So I decided to use different natural elements to create some different levels of height to make this really interesting reading nook, and I decided to incorporate some music, and I put on forest life because it's very fitting. So just while I'm messing around with some furniture and pathing, I thought I'd talk to you a bit about the update. I'm recording this voiceover on the 26th, so I saw the update this morning and I'm not disappointed. I think a lot of people were assuming that there was going to be a really big 2.0 update, and I mean, you can't really make any assumptions like that if you don't know, but I wish there was something a little bit more at the moment, but I think maybe they're gearing up to something bigger a bit later on. I think I'm just a bit disappointed that all of the events are pretty much the same, but we shall see. I really like this leaf store with the little spooky lantern on it. I think it's a really nice way to tie in Maple's yard with the sort of rest of the walkway of the forest. I think it works really well. So as I'd gone to get some more furniture items, I found that Maple was now exploring her new yard, and she sat on this cushion and it was just so cute, and I gave her a little wave. It was just adorable. She really is my favourite villager. I just can't get over how cute she is. I decided I wanted this table to be a bit more for writing, so I got things like the essay set and a typewriter, and I gave her all of the Conan Firth in Love Actually vibes. Watching this back, I didn't even realise that she was taking a little nap on that cushion. That is so adorable. I don't often use the 4 tile tables outside because I just find them really difficult to decorate. You know, inside you can open up your home designer thing and place things exactly where you want them, but outside it's really difficult, and it also really frustrates me that you can't put things like in the center like you can inside. So say you wanted to make like a cafe and they just had like one flower in the middle, you can't do that outside, and it's really frustrating. I really wanted to put this teddy bear in as well, just to like a little nod to the fact that Maple's a little bear, but I couldn't find a very good place to put it at first, but I think I found a really nice little hideaway spot for it. Then I decided I wanted to add a bit more texture, so I wanted to lay down some socks by the washing lines just because it's really cute, and I was trying to pick out the perfect pair. I was trying to match her favourite colours and styles, but in the end I decided on the holy socks because they sort of fit that rundown theme of the washing lines. I time travelled forward a few days just so I could make things grow to the point where you can see them. I was also just playing around with the position of certain things. I decided that on this clothesline thing I wanted to include a puddle. I did already have a code for a puddle, but it didn't quite work out, so I remembered that I'd seen a creator had done puddles specifically for the 2 types of dirt path and also the stone path, so I've slowed this bit down so you can see their creator code, and I've also put a screenshot in of what it looks like, so it would be really good if you could go and support this creator and follow them if you choose to use their designs, but they're very talented, so I decided to download that one and use that instead of my existing one. I think it adds that little bit of depth to that area that I think it was lacking, and I think it works really well, so I definitely recommend using their codes. And with that I have completed Maple's front yard, so I'll show you a few shots of what it looks like. I think my favourite things is that spooky lantern set with the stack of books. I think that looks really cute, and I absolutely love how the double clothesline turned out as well. If you made it this far into the video, comment down below what your favourite part of this build is and let me know if you have any requests or recommendations. That is it from me today. I really hope you enjoyed this and got some inspiration. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'll let you know when a new video is out and show you little bits of my island. But for now, thanks a lot. Bye!